Hey, what's going on? CoinOpTV subscribers. We're doing another CoinOpTV live and interactive, and we got special guest Disney Dan here is going to help walk me through some of the gameplay and reactions for LEGO Dimensions Wave 6 figures. So, Dan, good to see you.
What's going on, folks? It's Disney Dan back. I'm back, like Lord Voldemort. I'm back, ready to chat with Rob.
Yes, we're going to talk all things. Let me get the graphics up here. All things LEGO Dimensions Wave 6. We are live streaming and live and interactive, so I'll be popping over to the chat room to give some shout outs. Guys, behave. We don't want to trolling and spamming and things like that. Of course, Dan is a mod, so he'll give you a timeout if you misbehave. I see BK Gamer and the Brownie Bat are in chat as well. Here's a graphic of the LEGO Dimensions Wave 6 stuff. It says coming in September. That's already happened. We got the Ghostbusters Story Pack, Adventure Time Level Pack, the Adventure Time Team Pack, Mission Impossible Level Pack, the Harry Potter Team Pack, and the A-Team Fun Pack. So, Dan, where do we begin with this? I will say personally, I have the Adventure Time Level Pack and Team Pack. One of my contributors, James, has been playing the A-Team Fun Pack, and James has been playing the Mission Impossible Fun Pack, and then Mr. Dad Gamer's been playing the A-Team Fun Pack. Where do you stand with this collection of goodies?
Well, as you know, I've got them all because I'm brickslife.com. I've got them all, and I've got guides up for pretty much everything except for some Ghostbuster levels. So, and those will be coming pretty soon. So, I guess the best place to start would be with the new story pack for the Ghostbusters, which is a lot of fun. I've really had a lot of fun playing through that thing for sure.
All right, sure. All right, we got some gameplay at Ghostbusters. So this is based on the revamped reboot movie Ghostbusters from 2016. So what kind of fun tidbits did you find playing through this?
Oh man, I'm really zoomed in again. I've got that whole like big zoomed in face thing going on. Let me try to scoot back a little bit. There is it's a ton of fun. It's a really great. There's a couple new abilities that came out of the story pack, such as charge, transfer, and the intelligence. Little mini. Puzzle there, and so those two new abilities are really great. They use them a lot in some of the other adventure worlds and stuff, so it's definitely useful to have this pack. And then the cast is really great. It's funny. It's got some really funny moments. I mean, I enjoyed the film. I wasn't one of the haters, so I enjoyed the movie, and so I've had a lot of fun playing through it, and it really captures the story very, very well, I think, injecting a lot of that LEGO humor and with some really great visuals. So I know that you haven't played it yet, but so we don't have to spend too much time on it. But I think you're playing the original Ghostbusters video, not the reboot.
Oh, is this? Yeah,
you're playing the original, the old school Ghostbusters instead of the 2016 reboot Ghostbusters. But hey, it's okay. There's some really great boss battles, really great moments in it, and some really great secret areas. So check onto my site soon, and we'll do a little breakdown of all the cool secret areas you can access inside this story pack for sure.
That's the problem. I went to the LEGO Dimensions YouTube channel and I typed in Ghostbusters, and of course that came out. That's one of the issues with having the same name for Ghostbusters Old and Ghostbusters New.
So you got to go with story. They separated story and levels, so you got that at least.
Yes, but I'm not alone in the confusion. I mean, I'm sure people will be. I just think that they should have called it like Ghostbusters Next Generation or something like that. So, yeah. But so how does playing Abby Yates compare to Peter Venkman and stuff like that?
She because she doesn't come packaged with a ghost trap, and they know that you might not have the ghost trap. Her suspend ghost ability is actually a little bit different. So when she goes to suspend ghosts, it's kind of like a little hot button tapping kind of like mini game thing that you do to capture ghosts and get rid of them, versus having to capture them and then drag them over to the trap and let the trap suck them in and stuff like that. So unfortunately, those the ghost suspend ghost trap mini games and puzzles and secret mini kits, you won't be able to access with Abby, but you will be able to clear out ghosts to get into certain areas, which can be handy. And she's a pretty great character. And then, of course, she gives you access to the four other characters, all with their own different set of abilities that kind of cross over between a lot of the year one abilities, which I think is also pretty cool if you think about it. change over to Holtzman, and she has the Fix It ability, and just like kind of like the Doctor does, or like B.A. Baracus. So it's great that they have Abby Yates splitting off of these other characters that have all these other abilities to really open up the usefulness of her character.
All right, so and how does the wow, the sun is really changing. I feel like I'm like a Ghostbuster flames in my lap here or something. How do you like or dislike the new toy pad accessories? I saw your speed build on Disney Dan's channel there.
I love it. I think that the attention to detail is really, really beautiful in it, and I think it's a really cool pack build. There's lots and lots of little pieces. Building the roof was a major pain in the butt, but I dig it a lot. I think it's a really cool addition, and I love as well that the proton pack that is part of the portal build, you can pop off and put on Abby's minifigure. So I think that's a kind of nice little little add-on Easter egg prop that they threw into the build, that it's a kind of dual purpose. So I dig it. I like the build a lot, for sure.
Awesome. All right, I tried to play around with the lighting a little bit, see if that looks a little less glowy or something. We see more people jumping in chat. Craig the Genie says what's up. Ronan Hat says what's up. Raul says, yes, I can finally join your live chat. We usually live stream at 12 p.m. Pacific Coast time every day. And, of course, Disney Dan joins me, usually once a week to talk some reactions and some news for Lego Dimensions, and some other things, some other surprises here and there. Unknown Gino says, actually, Abby can use the ghost storage units. Is that a thing we need to?
Yeah, she certainly can, but you have to have the Ghostbusters level pack from year 1 to do it. What I was saying is that some people might not have that, so they can still use Abby to clear the ghosts. They just can't use Abby to capture and store the ghosts unless you have that ghost trap.
Nice. All right. Don't mess with Dan. He's the Lego expert. Is that a good phrase for you? You the Lego Dimensions expert?
Lego Dimensions expert, I would say, yeah.
Yes.
I play it enough.
I see Toy Movie Game Bros and Lewis jumped in chat. All right, let's move on to the next area of interest. So Adventure Time. Now I can speak, on Adventure Time, I picked up the Adventure Time, the level pack and the team pack there. Let's see, let me get some here's some gameplay here, and this was kind of the one that I was like, you know what, I think it's going to be cartoony and fun and wacky, so let me go with some Adventure Time. Again, the level pack seemed like it was about an hour. It didn't really seem like too challenging or too hard. There was one area that had like one of the key challenges in there that I was just like, that looks like a bonus thing. I'm going to skip that for now since I was live streaming and just kind of go straight into the combat. I like that Finn has multiple swords. One thing I did like is I like when you went up to like something that needed to change Finn's sword, he kind of did that automatically. I thought that was like a good interface kind of option where I didn't really have to fool around with the menu. There was like vines you had to cut so the swords would change to like a grass sword.
Yeah, that it only does that for so long, and then once you're outside of his world, it really doesn't auto-select it too much. If you want to jump between certain puzzles, you gotta. If you want to use his abilities for other puzzles in other worlds, sometimes you have to select the right sword. But other times it is useful. You're right. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I love the multi-sword abilities. We're going to see another character with a sword later in this year with Excalibur Batman, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of crossover there in gameplay. Not to say that Excalibur Batman sword will do what Finn's does, but there will be crossover with Excalibur Batman being able to use the sword switch. I thought the level pack was just so much fun, tons of fun, really just full of color. Really great nod to the Leech episode of Adventure Time, or multi episodes really, because he's stretched over so much. Lots and lots of really great callbacks to that episode with a bunch of new humor. They really did a beautiful job twisting it into some new fun stuff.
Now, you're actually a big fan of the Adventure Time show. Would you say, how would you say this is on the level of faithfulness as far as the animation, voice acting, stuff like that?
The animation, the voice acting, I mean, everything was on. It felt like I was just playing an episode of Adventure Time. I mean, really, it felt like I was just right there in the world having a great time. So it's definitely a must pick. And then Jake and Finn both have tons of abilities built in. They're two very, very useful characters. So those two packs are some really great packs to pick up.
All right, all right. We see Robert the Blasted has jumped over in chat as well. Cool. Shout outs to you. Okay, let's move on to the next one here. Let's get the graphic up. So yeah, I enjoyed Dimension Time level pack and then the 2-pack there with Lumpy Space Princess and of course Jake the dog. That was fun times. Okay, so let's move on. How about Mission Impossible level pack there? Let's see, I got some gameplay of that. So James on my YouTube channel was playing some of that and actually did some gameplay commentary. This is based off of the first Mission Impossible movie, which I've swept the first 2 Mission Impossible movies under the carpet, probably never to watch again, but you know, Lego Dimensions has resurrected the first movie into a playset level pack. So what were some of your thoughts, Dan, going through this playset?
Really fun. The new abilities that they offered with this level pack are really great. Ethan's fuse box is a great little mini game. It's kind of like a snake mini game where you get to kind of snake the fuse through the maze. Really fun. I love having some abilities that give you like little mini game challenges to play when you're playing. He's got the magnet gloves. He's got drone access. I guess a flying drone access, which is pretty handy. He drops in that little helicopter, so you can still fly around with him. He's got some other great stuff like dive and certain abilities that can come very much in handy when you're playing. A lot of the Wave 6 adventure worlds that I've found so far, you need him if you want to get all the gold bricks. So he's definitely a must-buy if you want all those gold bricks because of the fuse box particularly. And then there's a couple like underwater fuse boxes. There's a couple of the magnet gloves that makes it really tricky to do unless you use Ethan to like navigate through the magnet gloves. So and then the adventure world is really great and pulls together all 5 of the movies into to kind of highlight some of the bigger, more fun scenes. And I really enjoyed the adventure world a lot. I had a ton of fun playing it. The water race in that adventure world is pretty much one of the most challenging water races you'll find of late. Almost as difficult as Scooby-Doo's air race. So some really great races, some great little missions, super fun. The missions in the adventure world are so much fun with Adrian Kittredge kind of hiding in various robots disguised as things all around the world, from candy vending machines to cats and chickens and stuff. So a lot of fun. I had a couple of very good laughs while playing through that adventure world.
Now, I heard, Mel, while I was listening to James's gameplay of the Mission Impossible with Ethan Hunt, he said he was sort of saying, like, his abilities, like, Ethan Hunt seems to have a lot of abilities that he almost, like, takes over other characters' abilities. Did you find that at all, Dan, that he's like a jack of all trades?
Yeah. A lot of the Wave 6 characters have a ton of crossover abilities that are kind of mashed into one character. So, yeah, for sure, there are... it's a very handy character to have, but mostly because of Fuse Box and the magnet gloves, you're going to need those 2 abilities for sure in order to get through most of the adventure worlds. So, but yeah, it is definitely he definitely has a ton of abilities added onto him for sure.
I'm looking over a chat here. I see a lot of questions going to Dan and people asking about Wave 9, stuff like that. Guys, stick around. If we have time at the end, we'll try and, touch on some of those things. We want to stay on point right now, talking about our reactions and gameplay to LEGO Dimensions Wave 6, which, already came out in September. So let's move on. Harry Potter, I know this is a big one for you. You've been using some Lord Voldemort there to fly around. So with Harry Potter, you get the team pack. Of course, Harry Potter and Lord Voldemort there. So what was some of your initial reactions to jumping into some of their gameplay?
Man, such a beautiful adventure world. I really enjoyed it. There's so many great Easter eggs, and if you've played through the 7 years of Harry Potter, you got a lot of this, and I feel like they reused some of the assets from those games because why bother? You know what I mean? But why bother recreating them if you've got the assets already made? But otherwise, I mean, some great Easter eggs, some really funny missions. You've got some new voice work for Hagrid there. So if you really want to hear Hagrid talk again, something he hasn't said in the movies, hop in there and do that. And then there's just tons of fun. Really great nods and little secret areas from the Chamber of Secrets to Weasley's wizarding, Weasley's everything. It's just awesome. It's such a fun, beautiful world. Just just it's really a gorgeous world to fly around in. And Voldemort's great. He's probably one of my favorite go-to Wave 6 characters now to just kind of fly around and use to complete worlds and stuff like that. Because except for races, because the black smoke that comes off of makes it kind of tricky to see some of the checkpoints. But yeah, it's really a ton of fun. I really enjoy both those characters. He's got a new ability, parcel tongue doors, which are everywhere. So you're going to need those guys if you want to get all those gold bricks in the adventure worlds. Those parcel tongue doors are like in all of the adventure worlds. And then he's also got Defendo, which you can use again in a lot of different places. Those big red walls, you kind of use it. It's kind of like laser. From year one, but this time you use the wand to like carve out shapes out of the red wall. So a ton of fun, really really awesome. I bought all the packs, and I would recommend all the packs to everybody because they are all so much fun for sure. So I really dug them, and then of course the voice work from them they just pulled right out of the movies. So all the voice work you hear from both the characters are just clips from the movie, but no big deal. It's okay.
All right. We got one more to go, and then I'm going to ask you if you could only pick one. I really feel like whenever it comes to me, I just feel like I'm like in a haunted mansion just holding like a flashlight, right under my waist here. Is that any better in the live stream there? Less spooky? I don't want to get...
No, you look fine. You look good to me. I don't see any problems.
I don't want Abby Yates to, zap me thinking I'm a scary ghost or anything like that. Take me off the stream. All right, we got one more to go, but then Dan, at the end, I'm going to ask you if you can only pick one, what would it be? A stocking stuff or something like that. So let's move on. A-Team. So there's the A-Team Fun Pack with B.A. Baracus. And, something sort of new that they're doing is B.A. when you unlocks sort of the other A-Team characters, so it's kind of a 4-in-1 character thing. I'm not quite sure if that's quite clear on the packaging with this. That's
it's not.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of a lost opportunity for them to sort of really like put all the pictures on the box and just sort of say like BA unlocks all the characters from the A-Team. So we're watching some gameplay here that Mr. Dad Gamer put together that's already up on my YouTube channel. Of course, Dan has a bunch of gameplay and gold bricks finding and 100%ing on his YouTube channel as well. I'll put that in the description, links to that. So what'd you think?
You can pretty much 100% this adventure world except for one gold brick that you're going to need Raven for, and she'll be out later in year 2, which is kind of a bummer. But otherwise, you can get all the gold bricks that are in this if you have all the existing packs. And I'm not a huge A-Team fan. I'm not familiar a bunch with the TV show. I did like the reboot movie. I thought it was a lot of fun. But but all that said, I still enjoyed this adventure world a lot. There's some really great, fun beat-em-up missions and some really great areas in here, like Los Angeles and the mountains and the airport and that kind of stuff. So the adventure world is a lot of fun, and you don't have to be a big fan to of course enjoy the adventure world because the missions kind of explain themselves. It's very very stereotypical 80s, like, oh, these bad guys are doing this bad thing, let's stop them. And then of course B.A. Baracus has a new ability that none of the other characters have called A-Team Master Build. So it's very similar to Year 1's Master Build from the Lego movie characters, but only B.A. Baracus can do it, and it's the objects that glow brown, and so you can use B.A. Baracus to kind of rebuild those things into new fun gadgets that you can use to solve puzzles and get gold bricks and stuff like that. And I found the A-Team Master Build in every in at least 4 levels or adventure world. So again, you're going to need him for sure. And otherwise, his voice work is very fun. And if you want to unlock all 4 of the characters, you can either hop into the battle arena with him, and that will unlock all 4, or there's a mission in the game at the Veterans Hospital if you use BMO to unlock the all 4 characters. So it's a really fun pack, really fun characters, a lot of great voice work out of these guys, and some really fun interactions with BA and some of the new characters for sure.
Awesome, yeah, and that's the least. If money is an issue, that's the least costly of the bunch. The fun packs are what, $11.99. The team packs are $25, and the level packs are $30. Is that what it is? I'm trying to remember these prices off the top of my head. Yeah, the
team packs are $25. The level packs are $29, and the story packs are $49.
Ah, yes, yes. So if you go with the A-Team Fun Pack, that's at least the least expensive. As far as the A-Team World and stuff, like how many minutes or hours of gameplay time do you think you could spend in there?
All of my adventure worlds I can typically beat in an hour and a half with 100%ing them without really enjoying them, is what I'll say. If I really want to take my time and have fun, adventure worlds are 3 to 4 hours of gameplay to just any average player. It's 3 to 4 hours. But when I'm building my guides and stuff, I just bang right through them so I can get the videos, I can make the guides and all that kind of stuff. But if you if you want to really enjoy it. And kind of explore it and have fun and collect the studs and hear all the characters talking, which you definitely should. You should listen to the NPCs that are walking around the worlds and them chatting, because some of the stuff they say is so funny, and you can definitely get 3 to 4 hours of gameplay out of it for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Now, there's also the Supergirl starter kit and stuff like that, but I gotta be honest, I've been in Toys R Us and Target and Best Buy. I haven't seen the Supergirl PlayStation 4 starter pack at all. Is that hard to get? Is it floating around in the wild?
No, she's out there. I've seen them. I've seen plenty of them all over the place. You just got to look. If they had a bunch of PS4s in stock, starter packs, they might not have reordered them. But moving forward for this year, if they order more of them in, you're going to see them. So I've seen them in Toys R Us, Best Buy, Walmart. I've seen them in a bunch of places so far.
All right, I'll have to take a look when I'm shopping out. I see Time Master Genesis says, "What's up, Dan and Rob?" And then Julian, there's somebody else who said, "What's up, Dan and Rob?" Yeah, Julian, Carlson, of course, Josh Reeb, and Boss Comics jumped in chat. You guys are a little late. We usually live stream at 12 p.m. Pacific Coast time, but this will be archived on the YouTube channel. So, Dan, here's the big question: if you're a stocking stuffer, holidays are not too far away, but if you can only pick one, Ghostbusters Story Pack, Adventure Time Level Pack, Adventure Time Team Pack, Mission Impossible Level Pack, a Harry Potter Team Pack, and the A-Team Fun Pack. This is from Lego Dimensions Wave 6. Where do you go? What do you use your Amazon, your GameStop, your Target gift card on? If you can only pick one.
Sure. If you're looking for a character that's going to give you a ton of abilities, you're going to want Jake. You're going to want Jake the dog, because Jake the dog is just packed full of just tons of abilities that replace a bunch of year one characters. He's a very, very useful character. He can swim. He can do all kinds of really awesome stuff. So that if for abilities alone, you're going to want that. If you want content, and you're looking for the most content possible, then you're going to want the Ghostbusters Story Pack, because that's going to give you 6 levels and a really great adventure world. And then if you're just looking for some really great fun, then those level packs are great on their own, if you like that particular franchise. But if you're a completist like me, you're gonna need them all. But I would say that depending on what you're looking for, if you're looking for abilities, go for the Adventure Team Pack. If you're looking for content, go for the Ghostbusters Story Pack. If you're looking for looking to replay a movie or a game or a TV show that you really like, then if you like Adventure Time, go for that level pack. If you like Mission Impossible, you can't really put a pin in what you should get, because it's really depending on what you like as a person. It's what your own personal interests are. But I will say that there are a ton of content and a ton of fun out of all these packs that you can really get a bunch of enjoyable time. I've been playing it nonstop for a week, and I've completed everything as much as I possibly can. But now I get to go back now and have fun and explore and have a good time with the stuff. So it's definitely really fun. And wait for a good sale. Visit us at brickstolife.com/deals and find a good sale and grab what you can for sure.
Awesome. All right. And then another bit of news that dropped right before we're going to live stream. We got some more Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens DLC. I just wanted to throw a graphic of that, and we got the Poe's Quest for Survival Level Pack DLC dropped this week. Just a little teaser. Yeah. What do we know so far about this?
No, I don't know. I haven't jumped in there to play it, but when I get home, I will. I'll do a little gameplay of it, or I'm sure you'll throw some gameplay up of it. One of us will, and It's just just another level, and I think it's kind of great that they're kind of spacing this out, dropping some levels to remind us, oh, hey, we've got that cool Lego Star Wars game. Let's go back and check out this thing or check out that thing. Because, you know, in this day and age, there's so many games, it's hard to keep up on everything that you're playing. But, you know, this is a great little reminder. Oh, hey, I've got that awesome Lego Star Wars game. Let me go check it out. So, and play that new level. So you got Poe's Rescue, right? I believe Poe's Rescue?
Yeah, Poe's Quest
Poe's Rescue and
for
Survival.
So I believe as far as the canon goes, I think this is like, you know, if you've seen Star Wars The Force Awakens, there's a section of the movie where Poe sort of disappears. We don't really know what happens, so this will actually fill in the blanks as to, you know, what happens.
And this is canon, folks. So like, this is the approved story from Lucas. This isn't just Lego making up some nonsense. So this is definitely 100% canon.
All right, let me just jump over to chat, see if there's a couple questions. Check out Awesome One says they confirmed Lego City as a level pack. Is that rumor, confirmation? Dan, do we know anything about Lego City as a level pack?
Lego City Underground, actually, I believe, is a team pack. It's not a level pack because you're going to get Chase and I can't remember the name of the guy, Rufus. So there's another character that's going to come with that pack, and I believe it's a team pack. I don't think it's a level pack or a fun pack. You're going to get Chase and Rufus, I think is his name. Don't quote me on the name, but there have been one or two, unless, of course, Chase unlocks other characters that you can switch between, which it might be a possibility, but kind of like A-Team does. But there have been reports of one or two folks finding like a prompt saying you need this character to do this thing, and one of the characters that it shows is a Lego City Rufus character, I think, or I can't remember the name, but I believe it's going to be a team pack.
Alrighty. Roll in chat has complimented me on my looks. I think he's more thinking maybe of my puppy best friend Scout. Julian says this game got me started watching A-Team on Netflix, so that's great. We're going back, you know, in time. I actually popped on Back to the Future the other day. It was on Netflix. I was like, ooh, I should rewatch that. It had been a while since I watched that, and then it was like the reverse. I was like, oh, now I need to run out and buy, you know, the level pack for that. So it's interesting to sort of see how pop culture. You know, you can see a TV show or a movie, and then you want to jump over and play it. They
have fun with it. Yeah, that's a really fun level pack. So if you get hit with some nostalgia, that's a great pack to pick up for sure.
Yes. All right. Hey, well, thanks everybody for behaving and you know, joining in the chat, talking some Lego Dimensions Wave 6 with, of course, Dan over here. You want to make sure you check out Disney Cheats on Twitter and Bricks to Life on Twitter, as well as his websites, YouTube channel, things like that. I'll put that stuff in the link below. Dan, anything else before you sayonara? All right.
Nope, that's it, man. I appreciate chatting with me about Wave 6. I'm excited. Can't wait. Wave 7 is not too far away. It's October now, so about like 5 weeks or so, and we're gonna have Wave 7. So a lot to look forward to there. I'm just thrilled with everything about Wave 6. It is so much fun. I'm having such a great time. All these new characters and abilities and stories, really, really awesome. I love it. I love everything about it.
Yeah, I think they're doing a nice job rolling out some new content for everybody. The nostalgia factor is there, level 10 or level 11, definitely. So
yeah, so they've turned nostalgia up to 11 for sure.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Thanks for that. So Dan and I will do like a recap video when we get a little closer to Wave 7. I'm looking forward to Sonic and Wave 7, and then who knows, maybe we'll reconvene next week and talk about our reactions to the Poe Lego Star Wars Force Awakens.
How about next week we come back and we talk about some battle arenas. Talk about some fun battle arena multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, sure. I have 0 friends that can come over and play any of that stuff. But
well, it's okay. So do I. I have no friends either. But it lets you play 3-player AI with you to do a 4-player like battle arena, so you can get the full experience.
All right.
And we can chat about it.
Dan is giving me homework. I was going to play, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. I was going to play some DLC. I got some music. I got to push that all aside and get into some multiplayer action.
Push it all away, man. You've got a week. It only takes like 5-minute rounds. You can play a few rounds and I'll give you homework. You got to pick up one more pack too before you come back. That's your other homework assignment. One more. Come on, Rob, you can do it.
One more. What chat? What should I pick up? Let me know in the comments or chat. What more?
Leave a comment.
I have the Adventure Time level pack and the team pack so far.
leave a comment and let Rob know if it should be Ghostbusters, if it should be Mission Impossible, or if it should be A-Team. I already know which one he's going to get, but
oh yeah,
leave in the comments. Yeah, I already know. I'll tell you off air because I don't want to influence the results. But I know which one he's going to get already. But leave a comment and tell him which one he should get, and we'll see if he does it. Put the peer pressure on him. Put the pressure on.
Pressure. Wow, I got homework. I'm just trying to keep the feed alive, trying to keep the sun from blasting in my face, and all these. The pressure is on. All right. Hey, thanks a bunch, all you guys, for watching, and guys and girls, and let us know in the comments below what you think, what your opinions are, and what you're thinking of, what your thoughts are on Lego Dimensions Wave 6 for CoinOpTV. Thanks to Dan and all you guys. We'll see you in the next video.
See you guys.